Very good morning, students. Today we are going to start reading of chapter number 7, More on Scratch, from page number 87. And we will discuss the topic comparing values. The operators block palette also includes blocks to compare the numbers. In mathematics, you use less than, greater than, and equal to sign to compare two numbers. Similarly, in Scratch, we have the less than block, equal to block, and greater than block. These blocks are known as comparison blocks. So, in mathematics, we perform less than, equal to, and greater than comparisons. Similarly, in Scratch, if we want to perform these mathematical comparisons, then we can use less than block, greater than block, and equal to block. These blocks are known as comparison blocks. And we will discuss a program that illustrates the use of these blocks. Create a script by dragging the blocks as shown in figure 7.6 and type the numbers inside the less than block. Click on the block to run the script. Likewise, we use equal to block. Here we are using less than block and here we are using equal to block. In a less than block, we are using this script and we have used the duck sprite. Say 2 less than 3 for 2 seconds and then say answer. Answer is true. So answer is true, duck is saying. Next is using the equal to block. 2 is equal to 3 for 2 seconds. Say answer. Answer is false as 2 is not equal to 3. Next is creating random numbers. We can also generate a random number from a specified range by using the pick random 1 to 10 block from the operators block category. Let us see how the sprite itself chooses the random numbers with the help of this sprite. So, you can also generate a random number from any specified range with the help of pick random number block that is present in the operators block category. Place the blocks in the script area as shown in the figure 7.7 and change the values. Click on the block and you will see that sprite picking random numbers between 1 to 50. So you have to write this script in the script area and sprite is again the duck and the script is forever. Say pick random number from 1 to 50 for 0.5 seconds. So the duck will say the random numbers from 1 to 50 for 0.5 seconds. Next is data block. Students, you might have observed that while crossing the different levels of a computer game, the score of the player either increases or decreases. It is displayed on the screen at the end of the game. To store these score values, variables are used. So students, while playing a computer game, when you cross different levels, the score of the player either increases or decreases. So that score is displayed at the end of the game. And to store that store value, we use variables. A variable is a placeholder in Scratch memory that is used to store a changing value. Variables can hold one value at a time. These values can be either numbers or a string text. So placeholder is basically a placeholder. Variable is basically a placeholder in a Scratch memory that is used to store the changing value. And it can store only one value at a time. And value can be in numbers or in a string. In Scratch, the data block is used to create variables in a project. Variables are represented by blocks shaped like elongated circles uniquely labeled by the user. Let us observe the complete process of creating a variable. So if you want to create a variable in a Scratch project, you have to use the data block, and variable are represented by blocks that is shaped like elongated circle and that is uniquely labeled by the user. Uniquely means उसका name किसी और variable के साथ same नहीं होना चाहिए. It has to be uniquely identified by the user. Now in the data block palette, click on make a variable block. The new variable box appears. So from the data block palette, click on make a variable block. Then a new variable block appears. Type any suitable name like name for the variable in the variable name text box. Select the option button specifying whether the variable is for all sprites or for this sprite only. Click OK. The name block will be added under the variables block menu. So then you have to type the suitable name for the variable. Here we are using name in the variable name text box, and then select the option button that specify whether you are creating a variable for all the sprites or for the sprite of this project only. For all sprites or for this sprite only, and then click on OK. Then the name block will be added under the variables block menu. See, name block added under the variables block value. Let us now learn about various blocks under the data block menu. Set x to 0. This block will set the specified variable to the given value. Value can be string or a number. Change x by 1. This block changes the data that is assigned to the variable. ये वाला block क्या करता है? जो data आपने variable को assign किया है उसको change कर देता है. It will changes the data. Show variable x. It displays the value of the specified variable. जो variable आप यहाँ पे choose करोगे उसकी value जो है वो stage पे display कर देगा. Hide variable. This block will hide the value of the specified variable on the stage. Following program illustrates the use of data block. Drag the blocks as shown in figure 7.10 to create a script using the different block palettes. Click on the green flag button to run the script. Type your name with the help of keyboard in the answer box displayed on the screen on the stage, and then press the enter key. The sprite will speak the answer in a voice bubble and it will be stored under the variable name on the top left corner of the stage. So when you create a new variable, it will ask for all sprite or for this sprite only. If you want that variable for all the sprite, select this checkbox. If you want for this particular project or for this particular sprite, then click on this checkbox and then click on OK. You have to write this script in the script area. Script is when green flag clicked. Ask what's your answer, what's your name, and then wait. Then say answer for 2 seconds and then set name to answer. Name is a variable that is created to store the answer. So that answer will be stored in the name variable. When you run the program, what's your name? Then name will be written here Ruby. Then name will be set for in a voice bubble for 2 seconds, and then that name will be stored in a variable. So variables are used to store value and it can hold only one value at a time. This is the second example that illustrates the use of blocks from the data block. Open a new file in Scratch. Import the background chalkboard from the indoors category under the backdrop library. Then you have to replace the default cat sprite with the Devon sprite. Create 3 variables, namely number 1, number 2 and sum. You have to create 3 variables. First variable is number 1, next is number 2, third is sum. And then drag the blocks as shown in figure 7.12 using the block palette. You have to create this script using the block palette. Then click on the green flag to run the script. The sprite will ask you to enter two numbers. Type the first number and then press the enter key. This value will be stored in the variable number 1. Likewise, enter the second number. Sprite will calculate and display their sum in a voice bubble. So this is the script. Firstly, switch costume to Devin A. Then firstly, when you click on green flag, the costume will be shifted to Devin A. And then we'll say, students, today we will learn how to find sum of two numbers. You will say this for 2 seconds. Then ask, enter a number and wait, and then set number 1 to the answer. जो भी आंसर यहाँ पे लिखेगा enter number में, वो कहाँ पे आपका स्टोर हो जाएगा number 1 में. And then enter another number and wait, and then the value of the second number will be stored in the number 2 variable. Then set sum to number 1 plus number 2. So sum variable will be set to the value that is calculated from the number 1 value and number 2 value, and then shift to costume B, and the Devin will shift to costume B and say the sum of these numbers is for 2 seconds, and then again switch costume to Devin A and say the sum for 2 seconds, and then again switch costume to Devin D and say let's do it on the board now for 2 seconds. So when firstly you will say enter a number, the number is stored in the number 1, and then enter another number, the value of this number is stored in the number 2, and then sum variable is equals to number 1 variable plus number 2 variable, and then the sprite will say the sum for 2 seconds, and then costume will be shifted to Devin D, and then he will say let's do this now on the board. So this is the example in which we created 3 variables, number 1, number 2 and sum. Number 1 and number 2 variable is used to store the value, and sum variable is used to store the value of the addition of two numbers, that is number 1 and number